Hey y'all, I want to talk to you guys about acting in faith and having a mission mindset inside of your business. So a couple years ago when Jasmine and I were getting into real estate, it was all about the money. We had financial goals for everything and it was miserable. I hated it. I hated waking up in the morning. I was angry. I was depressed. There was no passion in it. I was transitioning out of the Army and the Army was still my passion, but the Lord had shut that door in my life and He had opened a new one. And that new one was obviously real estate. But I hated it. And I couldn't tell you why I hated it, but it was starting to burn bridges in my relationships with my family, with my friends, and I was an angry person. I read a book called Fathered by God, and it talked about the stages in life that you go into. And as that time, I really started diving more into my relationship with the Lord, and it became clear that real estate was not just my profession now, it was also my mission. My mindset completely changed then. It went from waking up in the morning to needing to go and make a buck to waking up in the morning to go provide housing for the Lord's people. And guess what happened? I got happier. Guess what else happened? We ran out of money. Every single month, there was not enough money to pay the bills. I felt like the Lord was calling us to keep pushing, to keep investing in real estate, to keep employing people. And this was when the market was starting to dry up and people were running out of work and we were providing it. And we were running about a $9,000 a month deficit. And this started in October of, I think, 21. And I didn't know how I was going to pay the bills. Every single month, I just continued paying out the people that needed to get paid and just praying that there was going to be money in the account when there needed to be money. We got down to the point where at one point we had 36 cents in the bank account. And we were at church and the guys in my church were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, what's going on?" And it's like, I don't remember how it came up, but it's like, "Yeah, we're out of money. We have 36 cents. We'll be fine. There'll be money tomorrow." And guess what? The Lord provided. There was money in the account the next day. There got to be a day where we didn't have money for groceries, and I go out into the garage, and there's nothing but a case of MREs on our shelves. And my boys ate MREs. And if you want to be humbled, feed your kids MREs, because you have to feed your kids MREs because you can't afford anything else. There was one day I had to go to work, and I didn't have any gas. I opened up the garage, and there's my lawnmower. So I took the gas out of my lawnmower and put it in my little car, and I drove to work and back that next day. I did that from October of 21 until June of 22. And those were some of the happiest times in my marriage and the happiest times as a father. And I grew closer to God during that time. And He provided $9,000 every single month. And we never missed a payment. And nobody ever had to wait on their money. And we always had food on the table. Sometimes it was MREs. But there was always provided for those needs. And it taught me that if you are doing His will, it is His bill. And if you are doing your portion to be a good and faithful servant, the Lord will provide the rest. You just have to go and do what He needs you to do, and He will make miracles happen. Be a good and faithful servant. Be His instrument, and go and do good in the world. Have faith, His will, His bill. Y'all have a blessed day.